Government has declared war against Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the UK main opposition party, the Conservative Party. The Nigerian vice president was quoted as saying that Kemi Badenoch can do whatever she likes, and he was attacking Kemi Badenoch yesterday in Nigerian capital. How did Nigeria get to this point where one of its descendants, who is doing the country's proud, is now at war with Nigeria? For those who do not know who we're talking about today, we are talking about Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party. Before we dive into this story, let me show you a video of Kemi Badenoch where she criticized Nigeria. I want you to leave your comment. Let me know whether you agree with Kemi. Listen.
The party. I can't think why. I am a conservative. To all intents and purposes, I'm a first-generation immigrant. Born in Wimbledon, yes, but I grew up in Nigeria. I chose to make the United Kingdom my home. Growing up in Nigeria, I saw real poverty. I experienced it. Living without electricity, doing my homework by candlelight, because the state electricity board couldn't provide power. Fetching water from a borehole a mile away in heavy, rusty buckets because the nationalized water company couldn't get water out of the taps. Unlike many colleagues born since 1980, I was unlucky enough to live under socialist policies. It is not something I would wish on anyone, and that's just one of the reasons why I am a conservative. I believe that the state should provide social security, but it must also provide a means for people to lift themselves out of poverty. As a woman of African origin, I also believe that there's a lot that Africa can teach us. Sound money is not just a catchy phrase. The lesson of Zimbabwe is salient for us today. Money cannot be...
Francis is my name. If you're seeing my face for the first time, leave your comment in the comment section. I want us to digest what Kemi Badenoch said. Let us look at this issue objectively. Kemi Badenoch, in the video you've just heard, said, growing up in Nigeria, I experienced first-hand poverty, a situation where I had to read my book with candlelight because the state electricity at that time, NEPA, did not provide electricity. And she said the same thing happened where the state water supply company could not provide water because it was provided by one company, which is what we call monopoly. Now, Kemi went on to say that Nigerian politicians are in it for themselves. They see public purse as an opportunity for them to enrich themselves as their family. Now, let me know whether you think that you agree with Kemi or whether you think that Kemi is disparaging Nigeria, as some people, including the Nigerian Vice President Shettima, has said. Some people have said that what Kemi said is absolutely correct, that yes, Nigeria is reading with corrupt leaders who see power as an opportunity for them to enrich themselves, and at the same time, corruption is one of the reasons that Nigeria has never developed. Some people are saying that why should Kemi come to the UK and start saying all these things, that she's denying her Nigerian roots, that she should not be saying all these things. Let me know what your views are. Nigerian Vice President Malam Shettima is quoted as telling Kemi Badenoch that if she likes, she can change her names, that Nigeria will not beg Kemi. Shettima also went on to say that Nigeria is one of the greatest countries in the world, that in 28 years' time, Nigeria will be the third most populous nation in the world, followed by India and China. Some people have said that Shettima is out of touch with reality, that the greatness of a country is not based on the numbers of your population. It's based on the quality of lives of your citizens. Some people also said that a country that has 20 million children of school ages roaming the streets who are not accessing education. A country that cannot conduct free and fair election, knowing full well Ghana just conducted free and fair election, a country that has been ranked as one of the most corrupt nations in the world. There is nothing wrong in Kemi Badenoch pointing out what is the obvious. Do you agree? Let me know what your views are. Don't forget to show appreciation to the Launch Club by giving this video a like. This all started when Abike Dabiri, who heads the Nigerian Diaspora Commission. Some people have even said that that is another office that was created to loot money, that you do not need to have Nigerian Diaspora Commission when you have Ministry of Foreign Affairs, that no country in the world has Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and you now have another Diaspora Commission set up to look after Nigerians in the diaspora when Nigerians in the diaspora actually need help. Abike and her office cannot be found. The only time that people hear of Abike, according to some commentators, is when a Nigerian achieves great things abroad. Abike Dabiri will say, oh, we're trying to celebrate this person because she's doing us proud in America, UK, Canada, or anywhere in the world. That when Nigerians need passports to return, to get passports from the Nigerian embassy abroad, Nigerians have to bribe the embassy officials to get their own passport as Nigerians. We do not see Nigerian Diaspora Commission. So Abike Dabiri reached out to Kemi Badenoch when Kemi Badenoch was elected as the leader of the Conservative Union Party in the UK. Kemi Badenoch then said, I do not want to associate with you people. You people are corrupt. You want to use me. This is what Kemi said. You want to use me to do image laundry, to say, yes, I am associated with you. No, no, no. I don't want to associate with corrupt people. Leave me alone. I was born in London. I am the leader of the Conservative Party. If I am elected by the British people, I am accountable to the British people, not to Nigeria. You guys should face your own business in Nigeria. Look after the welfare of the Nigerian people that elected you and leave me alone. Abike Dabiri then said, oh, Kemi Badenoch, she doesn't want to be a Nigerian. She doesn't want to be a Nigerian. My office reached out to her. She didn't respond. She doesn't want to associate with Nigeria. After that, Nigerian government has said, oh, Kemi, so now, because you are a British MP, because you are at the top, you do not want to associate with Nigeria. Mind you, Kemi Badenoch only told them to focus on the problems in Nigeria, the 20 million children who are not accessing education, the insecurity in Nigeria, the education system in Nigeria that is producing people that are looking for a job. They are not given the skills to contribute. Kemi say, face your problem and leave me alone. Don't forget to give this video a like. More people from our community need to see, because the Nigerian government have declared all out war against their own Kemi Badenoch. So this issue that we are talking about today, do you agree with the Nigerian government that Kemi Badenoch is attacking Nigeria, or you think that what Kemi Badenoch said is correct? Let me just say again, what Kemi said is that I grew up in Nigeria. There was no light for me to read, and there was no water. I had to carry water on my head to fetch water. And the Nigerian government, they are always in it for themselves. So I don't want to be associated with them. Is anything, let me know whether you agree with Kemi. Some people say Kemi only pointed at the obvious. Does anyone really think that the Nigerian government and politicians, they are not in it for themselves? Does anyone really think that the Nigerian politicians, they care about the masses? Does anyone really think that Nigeria is corruption? They are not corrupt? So if Kemi said something that is obvious, what is wrong with what Kemi said? If my teeth smell, my child tell me, Daddy, before you go out, your teeth smell, go and brush your teeth. Would I kill my child for telling me something that I would rather my child tells me or somebody else? What is your view? How did Kemi attack Nigeria? Some people have said that, oh, Kemi, she attacks Nigeria. She attacked the black race. She doesn't want to be a black person. That when they talk about the issue of reparation for slavery, Kemi was one of the first politicians that came out and said, oh, why should black people talk about reparation for slavery? That is a scam. Now, black people should not be talking about all these things. That when we talk about anything about, Kemi sees herself as a woke warrior, that she always criticized black people, and that is how she criticized Nigeria. Let me know whether you agree with Kemi and whether you think that Kemi is denying her Nigerianness. Mind you, as you heard in that video, Kemi did not say she's not a Nigerian. She said, I was born in Wimbledon in England. I am a first-generation immigrant. I lived in Nigeria until I was 16 years old, and in Nigeria, I experienced first-hand poverty. There was no light. I had to read in darkness. There was no water from the tap. I had to fetch water on my head. I had to walk long distance before I go to school. What is wrong in that? Let me know whether you think that Kemi is talking down Nigeria, that in Nigeria, there is no corruption. In Nigeria, the politicians are not in it for themselves. In Nigeria, people don't fetch water and put it on their head. In Nigeria, you open your tap, water comes up. In Nigeria, the electricity is stable. What did Kemi say that is wrong there? How is she denigrating Nigeria? Because a lot of people have attacked Kemi on several occasions. I myself, I do not completely agree with Kemi, but on this one, Kemi is spot on. Kemi, there's nothing Kemi said here, which is a lie. Are you telling me today that in Nigeria, we do not have the problem of electricity? Are you telling me that in Nigeria, we do not have the problem of kidnapping? Are you telling me in Nigeria that we do not have the problem of corruption, where the politicians, they see our money, our collective wealth as their own? They all see themselves as the master of the people instead of the servant of the people. Don't forget to give this video a like to support the Lunch Club. Let me know what your views are, whether you think that Kemi is absolutely wrong or you think that the Nigerian government, they are right. Some people are even say that Kemi is a bounty chocolate, that she sees herself outside as black, but inside she doesn't see herself as a black person. Do you agree with that? Do you think that Kemi is denying her Nigerianness? She doesn't want to associate herself with Nigeria? Let me know what your views are. Mind you, Kemi is the British electorate that if she is elected as the next Prime Minister of Great Britain, she will not be responsible for Nigerian affairs. She will be responsible for the British affair. So why is Nigerian government dragging Kemi into this? Why is the Nigerian government attacking Kemi? Let me know what your views are. As we are talking today, even the foreign newspapers, they are not reporting these stories. They are attacking the Nigerian government because they think that Nigerian government, they are deliberately tarnishing their reputation. This is how the Guardian newspaper reported this story today. The Guardian newspaper, which is one of the most credible newspapers in Britain, said, and I quote, that the Nigerian government criticized Kemi Badenoch. Even the Financial Times newspaper, a highly respected newspaper, they said the same thing. So the question I'm asking you today, my brothers and sisters, Kemi said Nigeria is riddled with corruption, that electricity in Nigeria, we do not have electricity, we do not have water. She had to read with a candlelight, and she had to fetch water. And the Nigerian government and their colleagues are saying that she is attacking Nigeria. How is she attacking Nigeria? Those of you calling Kemi coconut, how is she a coconut? When somebody speaks the truth, you do not want to hear the truth. Instead of you to focus on the people that are stealing money in Nigeria, the people that have caused you to be in darkness, people that have caused Nigeria to be a lawless society where security, if you traveled by road from Lagos to East, You have to declare miracle. You have to fast and pray for you to get there alive. You are not holding those people that have destroyed the country accountable. It's Kemi, who is far away in England, who Nigerian problem is not affecting. She is the one that you are attacking. For God's sake, the question I'm asking you today is, what did Kemi say that is untrue? Is it that we now have electricity and Kemi is lying? Is it that you can now open your tap and water flows unstopped? Is it that Nigerian corrupt politicians, they have stopped looting public fund? How is it that Kemi told Abike Dabiri that I do not want to take your call because I do not want you to use me to do your image laundry, to say, oh, I've just spoken with Kemi Badenoch in London and congratulated Kemi, so that you can use it to say, yes, I have contact. Kemi said, no, focus on the people in Nigeria. Let me be. I am Omo Britico. Leave me alone. Let me live my life in the UK where I was born. I am got my family here in the UK. Leave me alone. So let me know in the comment section what Kemi has done or what she has said that upset you as a Nigerian, that makes you think that she's not proud of her Nigerian roots because of what she has said. What she has said, look at it objectively. Is there anything that Kemi has said which is untrue? Is Nigerian politicians, have they stopped stealing money? Have they stopped looting? Do we not have problem of insecurity and all this problem? Leave your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to show appreciation by giving this video a like and subscribe to our channel. I want to know what your views are about what Kemi has said, whether you agree with Kemi or you disagree with Kemi. It's very, very important